Coming up on Sports Weekly, we will take you out to Riverside City College for the CIF Southern Section Swim Championships, and a swimmer from Pacific High School is a two-time CIF champion. Plus, on the track, hey, we might have another CIF champion with Cajon's Jaquan Smith. The prelims are over, and Jaquan Smith is one of the fastest guys around. We got those details as well. Plus, the CIF Southern Section softball playoffs. Cajon won a CIF title last year, still alive in the Division III playoffs. We'll have that update, plus more high school football news. We told you about Chris Chaddock leaving Indian Springs for San Gorgonio. Well, Indian Springs has their new head coach, and we have an exclusive interview with Marcus Williams. That's coming up on this edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG, and it starts right now. And welcome to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. We appreciate you tuning into this episode. We're going to start with the CIF Southern Section Swim Championships at Riverside City College. And it was a very special meet for a Pacific High School swimmer, Connor McCallier. And I just want to give a special shout out to Pacific High School Athletic Director Carmel Brand, retiring after 33 years with the Pirates. And guess what? She is going out as a CIF champion as well. Her final spring sport, and Connor McCallier getting it done in not one, but two events at the swim final. So let's head out to RCC, and McCallier was one of the top swimmers in the butterfly and the freestyle. So here we pick it up with the highlights with the 100 butterfly, and Connor McCallier, who was the number one seed after the preliminaries going into the championship final, and he would get the gold. First place for Connor McCallier, only a sophomore for the Pacific Pirates, so he wins the butterfly, which really set the tone for the rest of the day at the meet. He was also your 100 freestyle champion, so McCallier wins not one, but two CIF Southern Section Championships. And as we do this taping of Sports Weekly on IEMG, we don't know for sure, but it sure looks like he's punched his ticket to the CIF state meet. Yeah, there's a state meet now up in Clovis, which is the Fresno area. So Connor McCallier has a chance to win. There he is, raising his fist in the air after that victory. He has a chance to not only be a CIF Southern Section champion, but also a state champion. So congratulations to Connor for getting it done in not one, but two events, the 100 fly and the 100 free, and now has a chance to maybe be a state champion as well. We are hoping to have an interview with Connor on the next edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG, so stay tuned for that. We'd love to track him down. Already have reached out to Carmel Brand, the athletic director at Pacific High School, to make that happen. So congratulations to her, the outgoing athletic director, and of course Connor. Wow, one of the best swimmers in the CIF Southern Section. So let's go from the pool to the track. We got Connor, who dominates in swim. We also have Jaquan Smith from Cajon High School dominating on the track. The CIF Southern Section Division I prelims. Jaquan Smith right here in the 100 meters, posting the fastest time after the preliminary round, going into the finals next week. He also qualified in the 200 meters, but right there you can see in the 100 meters, posted the fastest time in prelims. And for Jaquan Smith, you know, we saw him last episode in the CBL finals, and he was bouncing back from an injury. He said he wasn't sure how quickly he would recover from an injury. He said it was his hamstring, and it kind of traveled to different parts of his leg, but he's feeling good. He's feeling like he's got a real shot to win a CIF Southern Section Championship, maybe multiple events, and then, of course, the CIF State Meet after that. Here's our exclusive interview with Jaquan Smith.
Honestly, I'm doing a lot better, honestly. Just came back from injury, so first meet back, a PR lead about 0.1, so we'll take it. But if I'm moving like that, just that easily, CIF, state, we're on the way. I had a hamstring injury or tweak. I'm not sure what it was, honestly. but it ended up transferring down into like PCL and then came back up. So it might have been honestly a strain from my glutes. I had really tight glutes, so that was part of the issue. But honestly, other than that, I feel fine. There's still a little soreness, but it's nothing I can't handle right now. So I have to. I haven't made it to state. I've been here all 4 years and never made it simply because of injuries. But this is probably the earliest I've had an injury and the best I've done late in the season. Honestly, it's going to take a lot of dedication and time I got to put in. There's a lot of work I got to make up because I still got to work on my block starts and drive phase. That's mainly what my problem is right now because I'm all top hand speed. So honestly, it's all about technique because, you know, the whole cycling motion, I have a lot of kickback. So when you stand up, it produces a lot more bounce and it causes you to move forward once you grapple into the ground.
Now you'll know that Jaquan Smith was a football star at Cajon, so let's talk some Cowboys football. They had the North of the 10 showcase for college football coaches from all over to come to Cajon High School and check out some of the top athletes. And, of course, Ahmad and Assad Chapman, the twins out there getting a lot of attention, and they got some good quarterbacks at Cajon, so it's a really great place, a way to showcase the talent at Cajon High School. It was one of several stops in the North of the 10 showcase, including Citrus Valley. And at Aquinas High School, they also had their own showcase. These showcases are becoming very popular, where college coaches can actually visit the campus, and the high schools put on their own drills, and they can run routes and pass the football and do those sorts of things to maybe get a college scholarship. Next week on Sports Weekly, we got a big-time football interview coming your way. That is Nate Meadors, just coming off an XFL season for the St. Louis Battlehawks, and he's got another shot of getting back to the NFL. He's already played on a bunch of NFL teams. Now
if
he's
you're
trying
to
to get
push
back.
the pile,
We've got
don't be the quarterback. You're too important. You're the starter, Cole. Stay
High
away.
School star Nate Meadors.
The ball's
that
on the
is
ground.
On the
Okay,
next
go for it.
Offensive lineman from Houston said that it goes a little bit further. When he was in Carolina.
But when we come back on this one, we've got your high school softball playoff update. Cajon and Aquinas still alive in Division III. We'll break that down when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.